Hey there boys and girls, Liqtech here and welcome back to the first episode of Road to Faceit Pro League. In this series I will be showing you guys my demos and I will give you guys some tips and tricks by analyzing them. So I'd say let's get it going. So first up right here with the pistol round on T side, my biggest mistake was not paying attention to that I was the last one alive. So they basically were able to corner me without my knowledge, and yeah, there were just too many angles to cover, so I was basically in no position to keep doing anything. Another thing that I often do, just like my teammate right there, is I jump. I tend to jump quite a bit and way too often, so I should have checked properly instead of jumping. That was a mistake. I really got to work on that and reduce my jumping. So the entry on B right here actually worked quite well. As a personal side note, I think I could have improved a little bit better by actually keep moving with attack 9 since that's its strong side. Right here I dodged the flash because I heard it pop, or better said like bounce, and I also heard the guy stepping, so I just pre-fired into the smoke, which paid off. This right here, I eventually win the gunfight. However, I did it wrong. I peeked out way too wide. I had enough cover to actually hide myself, and it was not smart to do, so it was basically just luck or pure aim. Right here, this is basically the best spot if you want to plan on A side. Just want to share it with you guys because you can watch it from A main, where I also killed this guy again. I heard him, he was jumping around and running, so pretty easy to spot if you just sound whore him out. What do we have right here? I think this was a B take. So we went in and got this guy because he was not looking my direction. It's always kind of risky to go in there by the vents. I tend to die a lot if I do so, so make sure to clear all the angles first. I also missed this guy right here. I was basically checking headshot and he just got some good headshots on me as well. This guy right here, wasn't completely sure where I was, but just by spraying and throwing the net he got me, so I should have retrieved and fell back a lot earlier than when I actually did. Once again, planning at this spot right here, especially if it's smoke off, like on the right side right here from my teammates, it's very good because you are actually able to conceal yourself quite a bit. Right here, a bit of a misunderstanding, got team flashed and got killed. Nothing much that I could have done besides going behind cover, so again, I overexposed myself a little bit. I really should learn to stay a little bit closer to cover in order to not get killed as much. Right here, again, the vent drop paid off, as well as pre-firing a headshot spot. That's something that I always do, and it seems to work most of the time. So right here, once again, I should stay more aware of my teammates and where they are, so I actually fired at my teammate. I wasn't completely sure. I knew there was some guy at around heaven area where I killed him, but I just saw the other guy and actually was my teammate. Once again, right here, I should basically scan the areas a little bit better when peeking, at least in some scenarios. I not always do them, but sometimes I just kind of expect no one's there when there's actually someone. Also right here, I should have just kept spraying in the beginning. I thought I would have been able to get all 4, but at least just by kind of anticipating where the enemy would be, I still got the 4th kill with my Glock, which was kind of nice, even though I was flashed. So that's a good thing, always imagining where the enemies are and just keep firing even though when you're blind, because the worst thing you can do is get killed, so you at least gotta try to get some shots off. Right here, my teammate called there's an open event and I didn't quite realize it soon enough, so I just basically ran into it, which was kind of a mistake on my side. My teammate already called it out. I probably should have listened a little bit better. What else do we have? Once again, was a B take, but it went onto A side right here. And it's actually the last kill of the first half. And it started out pretty well actually. However, the second half wasn't quite as good for us. We were struggling a little bit more. And as you can see, this is something that doesn't always pay off. The drop down through the vents, you should always have someone to back you up. Same goes for mid. It's usually my position where I play, but right here I basically had no reason to peek, especially not going out as far as I did. I mean, my teammate right there was backing me up, but also died eventually, so I just should have stayed there and waited for my teammate to back me up, because being alone middle is really a tough thing to do. Right there, he just outgunned me. I don't know how he saw me right there. It was a nice shot, definitely. But yeah, staying alone middle can really be tough sometimes, so you should consider having 2 guys there, because just as I did right here, once again I overpeaked a little, which is the same mistake. So this is a big thing that I take from this first episode. Try to stay closer to the angle, and by that I mean just again being far off the cover, but stay behind it and not move out as quickly. I was basically trying to use the peeker's advantage too much, and it actually went in the opposite direction, got me killed actually more than it would have benefited me. Also right here, I thought the guy wasn't quite in yet and he didn't see me, but he did, so I kind of fucked up a little bit. Here's a little misunderstanding once again. If you're solo queuing, this happens quite a bit. when teammates are not calling out if someone pushed in and the enemy was sneaky beaky like and just got a nice cheeky kill on me. So definitely good job by him. I should have maybe scanned up there or helped him, but he said he had A. So once again, you should always kind of think how you should approach the calls in solo queuing. Right here was also kind of stupid to not move out together. One wide, one close peek would have been perfect. However, we didn't do that quite as well. So just one by one and he got nice shots on us. So our mistake. This round specifically I want to show to you guys because I really liked it. This is something I kept doing. I always smoked the garage area right there, and I just kept spraying. Sometimes I naded it depending on what I had, and it actually paid off. I looked in the console afterwards, and I did lots of damage to the guys who was just that were just trying to cross over to the other side of the garage, and just by doing the little jiggle or shoulder peeking or whatever you want to call it right here, I was able to get always off some shots on them, and by that I was able to damage them, and in the end I actually got lots of assists and even got a couple of more kills right there. I quite didn't catch the guy in the first time, and I keep like trying to think if I should flash him or not. And right here I was peeking because my other guys told me he was coming down highway, so that was actually quite nice. But yeah, that's something I also got to work on. Right here, this is actually one of the full rounds that I'm showing you guys. So once again, the drop right here paid off. It's really a hit and miss. This time I didn't pre-fire the hatchet area because they smoked it off. And this right here is something stupid, however. There's still not much time left, and we decided to hunt for him. And right here he gets me. He just got a nice shot on me. I actually, if I would have had to peek there, I should have made it a little faster, not just like shift walk around the corner. It's not a problem that I did or mistake I did right here. So you can see from the other perspective. You're really a very easy target if you're just shift walking around a corner. So you should always try to figure out, should I make sound or shouldn't I? And that was the wrong decision. Just like right here, I killed the first guy and the other guy saw me. And usually I pre-fire through smoke right there. For some reason I didn't right here. And of course he eventually got me because I didn't. So was kind of a hit and miss thing. But yeah, I think this already wraps it up for the first episode of Road to Faceit Pro League, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I would gladly appreciate if you guys have some feedback. Right now you saw lots of my highlights and lowlights. Maybe for next episode I will feature a couple of more specific rounds to go over in detail what I liked about them and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's pretty much all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and Lucky Skill Faker out.